Oh, I think this, frankly, I think everybody, just by being born, you should have the right to eat, have a shelter over your head, and the opportunity to go get some work so you can keep the food and keep the shelter coming in. That's basic. We don't have that.
And I want to discuss why we should have a new equal monetary system. So the current monetary system has the following consequences. We have 1 billion people dying currently, and every day 40,000 people are dying. Each second a person is dying because of starvation. So count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people gone. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people gone. I'm not joking. This is a very fact.
Equality is a human right. This point is not being lived or applied at all in this world. The fact that such a thing as human rights, the Declaration of Human Rights exists, is only because human rights are being violated. and then we call up to an institution for human rights, the United Nations, and yet nowhere in this world are human rights applied. Human rights are violated everywhere in this world, every day, every moment. Equality is a human right by the very fact that we are born into this world.
Now, with the equal money system, you can't really argue against it unless you have some reason for maintaining your own little world where you have enough money to satisfy your own needs. I mean, because what is there to argue with about everyone on this planet having enough money to pay for shelter, food, water, clothing, and to take care of the education of their children? I mean, there's so many people in this world who can't even meet the necessary standard of living. They can't do it. They can't find jobs. They're not in a situation in their culture where they can do those things. So the point of the equal money system is so that they can meet those needs, okay, those basic needs. Now, if you want luxuries like a car or, you know, lots of clothing or internet or a computer or technology or anything like that, you can do whatever you enjoy doing in this world, whether it's, you know, working at a bar or working at a restaurant cooking food or being a lawyer or being a doctor, to be able to pay for those luxuries. Okay, that's like the equal labor system that will go along with the basic money that you'll get from birth till death to pay for the basic standard of living. Okay?
Here's one more item for you, the last in our civics book. Rights. Boy, everyone in this country's always running around yammering about their fucking rights. I have a right, you have no right, we have a right, they don't have a right. Folks, I hate to spoil your fun, but there's no such thing as rights, okay? They're imaginary. We made them up, like the boogeyman. The Three Little Pigs, Pinocchio, Mother Goose, shit like that. Rights are an idea. They're just imaginary. They're a cute idea. Cute. But that's all. Cute and fictional. But if you think you do have rights, let me ask you this. Where do they come from? People say, well, they come from God. They're God-given rights. Oh, fuck, here we go again. Here we go again. The God excuse. The last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument. It came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God. Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, He would have given you the right to some food every day, and He would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you. God would have been looking out for you.
We've allowed ourselves to be blinded by the system, thinking that it is so big, it is so huge, that we're incapable of change. We're incapable of changing the system as it is. I would prefer a world where each human being's basic needs are covered. Each human being has basic rights of being allowed to express themselves individually. I would prefer a world where I can leave my children running down the street and I have no worry about them because I trust the next person down the street, because we've created a world where we can trust one another.